going on? Welcome to one of the first episodes of the Indie Comic Corner, where we review everything from comic books, video games, anime, manga, fantasy, pretty much anything nerdy, anything pop culture that we can talk about on here. Today, we're going to be covering the latest episode of X-Men 97. I believe that's season 2, episode 4. My opinion on the episode was it was pretty good. Definitely want to get into some episodes where we're actually doing live reactions and stuff like that here pretty soon. Hadn't had the chance to do that today. It's been a busy day. It's late at night. Wife's upstairs putting the kids to sleep right now. So just jumping into the episode, I think it was pretty dope. You know, I got an unbiased opinion on it. It was the episode where Wolverine teamed up with Weapon X. So Sabretooth, he teamed up with, I don't even remember their names. Miracle is her real name, but Lady Deathstrike. And they fought against Omega Red and an alien species, pretty much, trying to get back Wolverine's adamantium. And at the end of the episode, spoiler alert, there was some interesting stuff going on. They had a lot of other cameos in the episode from Morph, and Morph was pretty upset about Wolverine doing what he did throughout the episode and how he went about it. So the episode ended where they seemed like they weren't necessarily in each other's good graces, but that's all good. But my thing is, it was definitely a different spin on what they had previously done on the last episode with Apocalypse in the past. So I remember the episode prior to that, Wolverine was with Storm and them, and they were stuck in the future. So apparently they got back. He got the A-Team back. He don't like the Bone Claw, so he wanted to go and get his adamantium back. But it was a different spin, you know what I mean? The different pace. The past 2 episodes were super serious. The stakes were very dire, very high. A lot going on with Apocalypse, seeing what's going on there. And then all of a sudden they just jump back to Weapon X. So apparently Wolverine's going to be a key player when it comes to taking down Apocalypse on these next few episodes, which I think is pretty dope. You know, Wolverine's definitely one of my favorite characters. It's funny because the old X-Men, so I'm in my mid-30s. I'm 35 years old. So I used to watch the old X-Men a lot. My brother used to watch it a ton. But I'm like right in that middle stage to where Marvel was kind of phasing out because Japanese anime was coming up. At least that's how my take on it. Japanese anime is my favorite thing to watch. Obviously, I'm a manga artist myself. So I do indie comics and things of that nature that, like I mentioned before in our intro video. But, you know, I didn't grow up reading the comic books like my brother and my father, especially. He read the old joints. But I feel like Marvel is still alive and kicking, still doing some good stuff. I love that they're bringing X-Men back because that was definitely one of my favorites. I used to watch it all the time. Back in the day, though, I need to go back and watch the old episodes because back in the day, I don't necessarily remember 100% what was going on. I think the last real episode I kind of remember is when they were in space. They met Cyclops' brother. What was his name? Gladiator came, threw Juggernaut into the ocean. Juggernaut was pretty pissed off. Some stuff like that was going on. I remember there was a little bit of time travel and stuff like that. They had Apocalypse in there a little bit, where those were some of the final episodes. I also remember Nimrod coming in, crashing boys, and that was from either Bishop's time or Cable's time. But I didn't understand all that. So all of this, they're kind of tying it all together, and it's still a little confusing to me because I need to go back and watch the old episode. But I think it's dope. You know what I'm saying? The memories I had of the old stuff was definitely cool. I don't remember Apocalypse being such a heavy hitter. Seemed to me like in the old episodes they made light work of him. You know what I'm saying? Or they just didn't necessarily do as much towards making it seem like he was a super threat. All we knew was he was the first mutant. He had some change of abilities to where he could pretty much control all the atoms in his body to where he can turn to anything. His body wasn't metal apparently because otherwise Magneto would be able to just straight fold him. But yeah, man, it was fun. I think it was cool. It was nice seeing Wolverine, Sabretooth. I thought it was a little strange that they just decided, you know what I'm saying? Again, I don't remember how X-Men ended, but I don't recall Wolverine and Sabretooth being able to come into the same room like that, be 100% cool, all of a sudden, like, yo, let's go. You know, obviously Wolverine tricked them. But it's like, oh, yeah, let's go and finish off everybody that has something to do with Weapon X. One, I thought they already did that. So why would they believe that? 2, why would they buy into that and just go along with it for no reason? So, but it was cool, you know what I'm saying? I think from what I've seen from other reviewers and stuff like that, it was based on a comic book where a team Weapon X got together and kind of did that same thing. So it really just seemed like it was paying homage to that older episode. And I think that's cool. I think it's cool that they're going back and doing that, giving some of the old fans what they like, and probably bringing a new spin to it too. Because again, I'm unbiased. I never really got into the Marvel comics like that. All I did was watch the old X-Men series, so I don't really know what the comic book was about. I thought it was a cool episode. It was neat. I'm the type of person though that when there's characters that I like and they bring a new series about, or they bring a live action, I don't really care what the story is about. Obviously, you can do real bad to a story and it can be garbage, but as long as it's somewhat decent, I don't really have a biased opinion. I just like seeing characters that I like in action, and it's something to watch. Like, I know a lot of people ridicule the Halo series, Walking Dead. Obviously the avid comic readers were a little bit biased. Oh, that didn't happen, and all the other stuff, or even Last of Us. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of changes made in some of these series. A lot of stuff that kept to the source material. You know, Last of Us, I don't know if there was a comic book, but I played the video games. Kept to the source material pretty decent to me. Added in some unnecessary scenes and stuff like that, which some people were mad about. But to me, it's all fun, man. It's all fun to see that stuff in live action. Just something to watch, something to chime into. I think it's pretty dope. So with that, that's pretty much the episode. Pretty much all I wanted to get into real quick. Just chat it up real quick. Let me know what your thoughts are about the episode. I know there's a lot of reviews going on around there. I give it a thumbs up. I wouldn't say 10 out of 10, but I'd say good 7. It was fun, seeing Wolverine back in action, because on this episode here, it's probably one of the first episodes where Wolverine actually had the spotlight, which is cool. I actually like that, because in the old X-Men series, Wolverine took a lot of the spotlight because he was such a such a fan favorite. But now they're kind of putting him in the back. Cyclops getting a lot of screen time, and a lot of other characters too, which I think is cool. But anyway, like, share, subscribe if you don't already. Let me know what you think and what your opinion is on that last episode. Until next time, peace out.